over, everybody should give 4, 5, 2, 3 points which you want this committee or body to take over, और financial matter meeting होते रहेंगे, and financial matter का सीधा point है, if you feel that somebody has done wrong, I am telling you today, make a legal criminal case against them. Let us spend some money, let it and then forget about it. हर बार उसको मत कि 1 साल हो गया आप उसी को कर रहे हैं, और उसके लिए अगर आपको फंड चाहिए, मेंबर्स को बोलना हम 1000 रुपया डाल देंगे, नहीं तो हमारे में जो लीगल वकील है वो फ्री ढूंढेगा, but let there be decision of everybody that they have cheated the authority and a legal action should be taken. That's all. But now professionally we should move forward. This is my take. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Baba. Okay, so on this point, Mr. Niranjan Behra has already proposed. Anybody wants to second?
I am really surprised, and I was the guy who proposed a conditional stuff.
Conditional.
All right. This is the third time you are proposing my recommendation. And please make a mention of my name also. Why am I opposing along with my other friends?
I second it. मेरा भी नाम लिखो.
Conditional, so that professionally we can carry on doing our activity, but I go by and I trust the words of our worthy chairperson that she would be looking further into it and taking it up personally and various respective levels, because in simple language, if I am using my organization's fund to defend myself, it is a very simple case of embezzlement. We need to take it seriously, madam.
Yes.
And that's what my humble request to you is.
Yeah, to NCR. She has no authority to investigate.
No. He is saying record all this in my name. He is not blaming anybody else. I also say the same thing. मेरा नाम लिख के लिखो कि embezzlement है हमारे हिसाब से. क्यों नहीं लिखे? जो मर्जी चोरी करता जाए हम चुप बैठे हैं. नहीं अकील, I'm sorry. No, please don't be the spoil sport.
Sumit sir, please easy.
No,
Please not write that. Please mark your words. Sumit sir, please mark your words. Sumit sir, please mark your words. अगर हम चोर हैं तो आप प्लीज FIR कराइए. चलिए मैं खुद चलूँगा आपके साथ.
आपको कुछ कहा है?
He's doing that. I'm listening it from one hour. तो आपने बोला कि चोरी करी क्योंकि साइन मैंने किया है ना, मैं बोल रहा हूँ.
तो साइन तो आपने अप्रूव किया है, जो खर्चा हुआ है.
आपको अगर लग रहा है कि चोरी हुई है तो आप जाओ ना कोर्ट. आप गए थे कोर्ट में, गए थे आप कोर्ट में, नहीं गए ना?
गए थे.
कहाँ गए आप? आपका नाम क्या है? नाम दिखाओ. आप जाओ FIR करवाओ. आपको किधर की बोलिए? आप अपनी लैंग्वेज सुधारो. पहले सबसे पहले इतने सीनियर आदमी हो, उसके बाद चोर चोर बोल रहे हो.
किसी ने चोर नहीं बोला.
आपने बोला. यहाँ पर रिकॉर्डिंग चल रही है, अभी सुन लो आपने. क्या बोला आपने?
बिल्कुल सुना दो सर, बिल्कुल सुना.
आपने खुद बोला है. Please mark your words. You are one of the senior member and you are talking like this.
बिल्कुल
I'm
सुना.
listening it from the past 2 hours. What you are saying?
पे जितने लोग बैठे हैं, सुमित ने किसी को भी चोर नहीं बोला.
बिल्कुल नहीं कहा.
उसने सिर्फ एक एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे बात करी थी. जब वर्ड
सर इतनी देर से हो रहा है, तो आपको अगर प्रॉब्लम हो रही है तो आप कोर्ट में जाओ.
प्रॉब्लम तो पहले
कोर्ट में तो गए हैं, फिर अभी कहाँ से लाओगे दोबारा डिफेंड करने के लिए? ऐसी बातें मत करो.
I think let us stop it.
जब बात आगे बढ़ रही है तो आप ऐसा कर रहे हैं.
नहीं बढ़ रही ना, उनके वर्ड्स देखो ना, आप कैसे बोल रहे हैं. उनसे वर्ड्स देखो.
ऐसा है मेरे वर्ड्स पे मैं ले रहा हूँ ना पहले वो कि मेरे नाम से लिखो आप.
तो कुछ भी बोल दोगे, कुछ भी खड़े होगे यहाँ पे बोल दोगे आप.
रिकॉर्ड कर लो.
अरे आप घर से पूछो ना, आपने क्या वर्ड्स का यूज किया, आप खुद देखो.
मैंने कोई वर्ड नहीं एम्बेजलमेंट
You have used that.
यूज किया.
If you have any problem, please go to FIR. I'll come with you and do an FIR for the thing. आप नाम लो ना. मैनेजमेंट कमेटी चोरी थोड़ी ना करती है. आप नाम लो इंडिविजुअल.
क्यों दो इंडिविजुअल नाम?
तो फिर आप यहाँ पे बोल क्यों रहे हो? अभी तो आपने बोला मेरा नाम है.
एज अ ग्रुप मैं सैटिस्फाइड नहीं हूँ इन अकाउंट से, वो मैं नोट करा रहा हूँ.
तो बस आप ये कमेंट पास मत करो ना कि मेजरमेंट हुई है या ये हुआ या वो हुआ है. प्लीज डू नॉट पास.
नहीं हो सकता क्या? मैं तो ये भी कह सकता हूँ आपने मर्डर किया मेरा, जबकि मैं यहाँ बैठा हूँ. हो सकता है.
उसके लिए मैं डिफेमेशन भी फाइल कर सकता हूँ.
बिल्कुल कर सकते हो.
प्लीज मार्क योर वर्ड्स. आई एम टेलिंग यू अगेन एंड अगेन. प्लीज मार्क योर वर्ड्स. प्लीज मार्क योर वर्ड्स. आई एम अगेन एंड अगेन.
मेरे को एक छोटी सी बात नहीं समझ आ रही. अगर मैं कोई चीज साइन कर रहा हूँ कि मैंने ये बोला है, वेयर इज योर प्रॉब्लम सर? मैं तो सिंपल ये बोल रहा हूँ. हाँ जी.
all the members present
This minutes of this particular agenda is passed conditionally, being strongly objected by A, B, C, D members, and the president who is presiding this meeting is requested to take it up strongly with the NC. Okay? So you are not investigating, you will ask the NC. Is that right?
President and chairperson has to take it up.
Rajiv's name there.
Yeah.
Put Arvind, Rajiv, and the lady on the phone. Give them the space and respect that they have objected. And the say conditionally passed. It's conditionally passed. So Arvind, your point is taken care.
Sir, I am not against passing or anything, but the language he is using is not correct. He is one of the senior members. He should give respect to others.
Hold on. The point is that we need to move forward.
Right.
We need to move forward. Passing or not passing of the accounts or passing or not passing of the minutes of the meetings is not going to make any major inch. In the last AGM of the NC, last NC, we have passed 4 NC meetings at the Chennai. In the societies, these things would happen, and Akhil was very nice in putting it up. Let's not make personal acquisition on A, B, C, D, because that's not right. If you have a gut, go to the court, file the things, do the
आपके नाम ना राजीव ने लिया ना मैंने लिया। ये आप जबरदस्ती बात कर रहा हूँ।
सर, आपने सबसे पहले बोला कि आपने साइन किया, भी आपने
साइन किया तो यो
आप ऐसे वर्ड्स का आप वर्ड्स मत बोलिए ना, आप ऐसे वर्ड्स का इस्तेमाल मत करो।
He started now.
Just calm down. The use of the word embezzlement, if you think that an embezzlement has been done, please file an FIR. Now there are 2 contextual issues on to the thing which I was not speaking about. One is that the payment to the legal advocate. He has defended 2 cases. The MC has authorized and MC has passed. Now you have to now take up legally on that part whether MC was powerful or not, MC had the locus standi or not. That's a separate issue. Once the President, Secretary, Treasurer pass it on anything, then it becomes a legal tender document for a bank to approve on to. So that one cannot say that is embezzlement. No, embezzlement needs to be taken up if the money is going to any personal account of an individual who is a stakeholder. Now, if any action is taken by a management and management is absorbed, all the office bearer of the management, whether it is a national president, national treasurer, are absolved from any legal action in personal capacity. Please do not change the word accordingly. As a legal professional, I am mentioning that's not right. Whether it is Sumit or it's a Dr. Suri or for that matter Rajiv Khurana, we are discharging our duty. We may err in some discharging the duty, but when I have taken up the complete management committee together, then I am okay with it.
Yes.
I am okay
That's
with
what
it.
we are saying.
Now,
All of them have signed. It's not only Arvind who has signed.
now the question comes whether that is ethical or unethical, whether it is rightful or not rightful. That's a separate issue. That's why Rajiv was mentioning. Ethically, I am not agreeing on to it. Fine. Now, ethics is a contextual issue. Ethics is a contextual issue which people may agree or may not agree. And as a matter of fact, let's look at. Sir, Sausa, Chairperson Madam, I would again request, let's look at larger picture. Let's work on what we are really wanting to do. You have 1 year now, not even 1 year, 10 months now. What are the action plans we are taking forward? How we are taking the people together? Not that subjectively I know Sumit, I will take Sumit. I like Rajiv, I will take Rajiv. Now all these things should not be arbitrary. If at all certain committees are to be taken up, we should have a policy framework for the same. We should have a guiding laws for the same. कि हमें ये चीजें करनी है. अगर resources नहीं है, तो हमें resources लें. Similarly, dynamic daily club. MC has not passed. I think the MC has not passed. I don't think the AGM has passed. Today I am making a club with Sumit and making an infrastructure use. These are These are the things which are.
अब मेरा नाम मतलब मैं कहीं नहीं हूँ इसमें.
No, I'm saying.
वो अभी अर्पित बोलेगा सुमित चौधरी का नाम लिया.
चलो मैं ले रहा हूँ सर, मैं ले रहा हूँ सर कि अगर जो मेरी
मैं
पर्सनल
किसी क्लब में कहीं नहीं हूँ.
अगर जो किसी पर्सनल प्रोप्राइटरी में हम कोई भी लोगो नाम यूज कर रहे हैं, ऑफिस का इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर 4.5 लाख रुपए में लगा के किया हुआ था, प्राइम स्पेस है, इसमें अगर जो डेली एक्टिविटी होती है तो इट विल क्रिएट रेवेन्यू फॉर द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. वी ऑल आर देयर टू कंट्रीब्यूट. Akhil Basra is interested to do that. GP Rao would be interested. I would be interested to do that. Whatever knowledge we have, we will be able to transform to the people, provided you take people along. This is my humble request, and let's move forward.
Right. Thank you, Dr. Soni. In the last 8 months, we have taken 12 initiatives, and as far as involving the members are concerned, you'd be happy to know that 96 members have come forward to involve themselves in these activities. There are some 75,300 people who have accessed the social media presence of Delhi chapter. There are 13 organizations who have endorsed what we are doing, right? And also the national level, we have been participating in the initiatives of the national headquarters as well. So we are trying our best. So it is for you to judge what we are doing or where we want to go further. All right. So our next agenda point is appointment of the auditors for the ensuing year, that is 2023-24, and fixation of remunerations. We do not come to you with names of the auditors whom you would like you to consider. So we want you to suggest the names, which we will take up in the next. We plan to call a AGM where we can consider the names.
I think you are competent enough to decide. I think we don't need to discuss that. Let's take it like that.
You decide.
You decide.
Yeah, okay.
And you will be knowing. Good. You will
Fine. AGM, and we will call for the quotations and.
They can decide.
They can decide. They should decide.
Generally, you know,
Don't put
in
too
the
much
AGM it
democracy.
is for the approval of the members or awareness of the members.
If there are any
We
contradictions.
trust you on this, please.
अप्रूवल लीगली चाहिए खाली. आप डिसाइड करके यू प्रेजेंट टू द मेंबर्स फॉर
It's your
अप्रूवल. ये
call.
बताइए.
Because वो आपका MOU and legal provisions हैं. That's okay. I mean,
और उनसे
in
कोटेशन
none of the AGM anyone is going to object to whatever you're going to decide. Process will be done by you. Members will be here.
yes.
Quotations with scope of work. What is the tenure?
Scope of work is very important.
Every year this.
No, but 3 years.
हाँ नहीं maximum the same
All
person.
right. The last agenda point is any other issue which the members may want to discuss.
So I have 2 points, ma'am, to put forward. One is that sometimes in all this excitement we forget to do something very important. And I consider that appreciation. I think this committee has made a lot of effort. Previous committee, despite the COVID part, etc., had made a lot of effort to bring value to members. Some of the new things that you started, your monthly book reading and knowledge sharing, I think you should make it more aware and force people, literally force people to contribute. And that's how you mentioned, sir, people should be able to participate. This is a good initiative. This is where the professional upgradation happens for all of us. We all learn every time. So my compliments to the team for organizing that. Also, I see a little bit of more cohesiveness in the team itself, the leadership team. Keep that going. My second point is, and if it is out of context, please I'll take it up later. Last year, the diploma committee had recommended that we should open up those members, those students who had appeared for diploma program but did not get diploma because they did not finish their project work. And the number was 26,000. And one of the things is I was in diploma committee, this was I taking place at the NC level. The NC passed a resolution that 3,000, I recommend 2,000 rupees fee. NC changed it to 3,000 fee, that if they give 3,000 rupees fee, we will ask them to do the project, and if they do the project satisfactorily, we'll give them the diploma. Unfortunately, and this is where the point is, whether people come in secretariat or go, it is not important. Secretariat continues. And I was one of the party to give my 3,000 rupees along with one of my mentees, because I had done this certificate in 85 and I didn't do a project because I went overseas. I would like you to take this up seriously. What happened? So many members paid fee. We passed a resolution at the NC level. Isn't there a respect for something professional? That the NC goes away, the president goes away, the secretary, not the secretary, the secretariat goes away, then money is gone. It's not the money question. I'm sorry if I'm sounding. It's not the money. I want the diploma. For whatever it is, I want the diploma. I made an effort. We passed a resolution. 26,000 members, which have you remember of that discussion with NC. My suggestion is please take this up at NC level and bring the matter back on the burning table. They have put it in back burner or removed it from the scope.
Yeah,
But the point I raised, Ajay Bhai, that we want to record your appreciation at least from members here that you guys are doing a good job. At least you are focusing on members' activities. But we will always have some difference of opinion that is natural. And I'm not worried about that. It's good to have opinion as long as we discuss it and sort it out. But the good work you have started on learning front, especially the monthly meeting, don't let it drop down and drop the ball. On the contrary, people like that, GP Gado and all. I mean, we must actually force them to come and contribute. It's the duty of the professional people, senior people to do that. So congratulations, compliments.
I would like to add to that. I will have 1 minute. I'd just like to add to that, sir, what you were saying.
If I have
Although I cannot claim that I've been a
I really appreciate what Mr. Busrai said right now about the diploma program. And let me give one perspective. Last year, I organized 10 specific individual sessions for all the people who were about to complete their diploma. And the result after doing those sessions, I was very surprised. Today, first time in the history of ISTD, they are organizing ISTD diploma, the Viva, on 2 different days. The only reason is because the number of students who are appearing for this Viva project completion has been even more than double. It has been doubled, not only doubled, in fact more than double. So my idea is just to add to what Mr. Busrai said, if Delhi chapter can also come and join hands with people who can, take leadership into adding value and trying to get those people on board and get their diploma completed, they should be, given the chance. And at the same time, if some initiative from the chapter is also taken to ensure that any student who enrolls from Delhi chapter into ISTD, they should complete their diploma. So ISTD Delhi chapter could become one of the chapters with 100% diploma completion rate. So none of the students from Delhi chapter would not be able to complete. And I can assure, with the presence of so many luminaries and so many learned people here, it is very easy. Because if alone I
will point taken. I would like to add another policy issue and a resolution of AGM in that structurally the NHQ has dismantled the diploma program at a chapter level. Structurally. Now the diploma program coordinator is considered to be a marketing agent. He is only getting a particular share. If you look at the balance sheet, we haven't received anything from the diploma. Now, the services to the diploma program by the chapter, Sumit was a faculty, I had been a faculty, I have written the organizational behavior. I completed diploma after my PhD. Now, I was a founder, I'm a founding secretary of Diploma Alumni Association. There are a lot of issues on that part. We have to resolve in the AGM and put it across to the NHQ, and I will take up in the NC that structurally we should shift back to the same principle of revenue sharing and conduct of the PCP programs, personal contact program, including the mentorship of the diploma, internship, and the other activities which are not being currently carried out. Structurally, during the ED who was the director who was there, he dismantled it during the COVID time. Now the income which were going to all these chapters are not coming. They used to get a maximum income account from the diploma program. If you look at the larger picture, you have lot many diploma program including UC and many people. Now, there is no income coming to the chapter. You have to put it strongly that the AGM should authorize and resolve that we should go back to the same and get the money share from the diploma from the NHQ, which is not coming forward. Now, whether there are other issues which is not this party to take forward, that I will take up in the NC. Now, we must resolve in the AGM. I hope everybody would agree upon that these are the revenue driver. Now, we need to define what are the revenue driver from our program. Now, I'm sorry, I agree with Dr. Akhil Gosai. You are doing a great job. I appreciate you, but you should take people along. You should take people along just by saying that we will take 50 rupees per day for cookies and tea to be shared. That's not professionally right. You have a money with your organization. Now 50 rupees sharing is a separate issue. If I am going to a particular party or a club, is a separate issue. We are not a club. We are not a club. We are a professional body. We can call it a reading club. We can call that as ISTD, Daily Chapter Club. Fine. Since the word dynamic came, that was a little concern to me. Now, what are the income generation activity we have carried out? In the last 8 months, there has been no income. All the income which is coming from the membership. Now we must work on those revenue driver. Whether it is a certification, MES used to be there. Are we also looking forward for the certification programs which were there? The skill development activities aligning with the NHQ? Just having a picture on the Facebook or digital media, we are not a body over here to be aligning with the Miss World or etc. We are a professional body. We should look into revenue drivers. Move forward for those revenue drivers and legitimately pass on to our generation. We should definitely look forward for those.
I just want to now give my concluding 90 seconds ideas. Whether I will I think we have.
Thank you. Okay, on diploma I have a couple of points and I'm extremely linked to the diploma for the simple reason ISTD was introduced to me by DCM because of the diploma. So 1982 when I say it is all because of the diploma. Number two is I have been on the diploma board for 4 years and all the top shots which you hear today were all my colleagues and in this very room and down below we were discussing. Number three, and that is the key point, what Akhil said, I would like to extend that. That list of 20-odd thousand people who have not got their diploma only because of the project, they need to be supported and that has on. I have not seen that but must have. तो उसमें आप लिस्ट से दिल्ली चैप्टर के मेंबर्स को निकाल लो ताकि योर फर्स्ट सपोर्ट गोज टू दैट जो दिल्ली चैप्टर से जिन्होंने एनरोल किया था दिल्ली के जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं बिकॉज आप सारी इंडिया को ले लोगे तो कहीं आगे फिर हो नहीं पाएगा सो शॉर्टली स्क्रीन दैट कि दिल्ली के कौन है एंड ट्राई टू गिव देम सपोर्ट बट एट द सेम टाइम अ वर्ड ऑफ कॉशन मैं कोई काम एज यू नो कच्चा नहीं करता तो डिप्लोमा के बारे में 2 स्टूडेंट्स ने मेरे को अप्रोच किया कि सर ये तो ऑथोराइज्ड ही नहीं है ये लोग लिख देते हैं कि गवर्नमेंट है अप्रूवल बट ये तो है ही नहीं और आप तो बोर्ड में भी रहे हो और फैकल्टी भी रहे हो सब कुछ है आप बताओ We tried to get it from Joshi ji, उन्होंने कुछ शेयर नहीं किया. So I was forced to go to RTI. I have RTI replies both from the Ministry of Education and from AICTE. Both have declined कि हमारे record पे कुछ ऐसा नहीं. So there is a word of caution when you say that that diploma is recognized by the government. Tomorrow you may be put into this thing कि आपने बोला था recognize. I must caution you on that also. और ये मैं national को भी लिखूंगा थोड़े दिनों में कि ये मेरे पास डेटा आ गया है. This is RTI, सरकार का रिकॉर्ड है, मेरा अपना नहीं है. And finally,
मतलब शुरू से
जैसे हमारे पास रिकॉर्ड ही नहीं है, वो लिख के दिया.
उसमें let me clarify the
Diploma is recognized by the government.
एक मिनट
नहीं वो दिखाया.
let me come to that.
वो दिखाइए.
The diploma program was introduced way back in 1974-75 में introduced हुआ था. उस वक्त Department of Education होता था, Education and Culture. In the Department of Education and Culture, there used to be a Technical Education Board. Technical Education Board में जो professional bodies थी, जैसे कि AMI and so many professional bodies used to apply for the increment in terms of the diploma holder to be converted into a degree holder. So accordingly, ISTD also at that time applied and they got up that this diploma would be recognized for the superior position from a foreman to an upper assistant manager, etc. And
there is something. Right?
There was something, but
was it withdrawn?
No, the moment.
My suggestion is आप वो मुझे दो, मैं उनको लिखता हूँ फिर से कि ये है ना हमारे पास.
एक मिनट मैं थोड़ा सा इनको अप्राइज कर दूँ. 1991 में